So, Kiddie Medals. They are those mysterious green and yellow leaves or shield kinda medals that you get when you fail a test a set number of times. And the set number of times depends on the test. They vary from test to test, and here's the official sheet. However, it isn't the same for PAL, as I noticed most of the 30 attempt tests are actually 20 in PAL. I got up to IB almost the end of it on my previous save, but I unfortunately accidentally overwrote it, so I have been doing this all over again, and now I'm at IC. But I've actually already finished this, and now you can see why. Each and every one of these tests in IC are 20 retries each, except in NTSC or NTSC Japanese, where the few last are 30. So I've been investigating, discovering these Kiddie Medal thingies a little due to boredom. Excuse me, that was not intentional. Also, I love how the link says fart. Also, despite the guide saying that you must get within 3 or 4 tenths from the bronze time, that's not strictly true. You can get any time that's under bronze and still stays within the deadline set in the guide, which I just linked. So you must get the time between bronze and the set deadline. But you don't have to get a specific time. Anything under bronze in general works. And you must get it for at least 5, 10 or 20 times. Or even 30, depending which region you're playing on. So like I said, I have all these tests on 19 retries already, and that confirms that you can actually save the chains or streaks or whatever you want to call them. So you don't have to get them all in one go, but you can also save the chains. And I fucked it up again, sorry about that. But well, anyway. I might as well carry on from here. You get the idea. And it also doesn't matter if you go to grass, or gravel, or hit the wall, or go, you know, past the checkered area if you're doing one of those braking tests. Or it doesn't matter if you get an extremely poor time, one that goes over the deadline. So let me do one very poor time here. So what's the deadline in the guide? It's 26.9. So now you can see I'm already over it. But the times may vary in PAL, but I won't have the patience to test that, what the times exactly are, but just get just below bronze and it's fine. So like I said, even going to gravel, grass, hitting the wall, going over the checkered area, or getting an invalid time that goes over the deadline, it doesn't matter. It won't break the chain, or if I like quit, like this, if I am about to get bronze by accident or mess up some way else, it doesn't matter. The streak still stays there, or chain or whatever, because you need to get all those retries anyway, but not necessarily in one go. Like I said, you can save them, like I have. I'm just gonna show you guys. I crashed. There's 19 retries already. This didn't break the chain. So the reason I always reset my any percent runs the long way is because I don't have a default save. I would have one, but currently I'm doing this Kiddie Medal save. So I'm completing it before I can do a default save again. So I'm just wanna find out what happens if you get Kiddie Medals on every license and every test. So I'm not really expecting anything because it's just an Easter egg on its own. So I don't think you get any special screen or car. I think it's just, well, you have 60 Kiddie Medals, that's it. So I think you won't get anything, but you may. That's why I want to find out. What I do have discovered is that when you get one license full of Kiddie Medals, you actually pass the license. But sometimes it may not show you that B license, A license, IC license acquired screen. Sometimes it may not appear at all. So it's as if you haven't completed all the tests yet, but in truth you already have the license. Once you get all tests in Kiddie Medals at least. So they are valid prices, even though they're very unknown and invisible to the casual eye. But they are valid prices, they're just very time consuming to get. So if you want to try it for yourselves, click on that guide and then go with it. Tells you how many retries you need. And if you go very slowly, you gotta be aware of the deadline time. If you go over that, it doesn't count towards the streak or chain. But yeah, this save right here proves that you can actually save the retries, so you don't have to do them all over again when you boot the console for the next time. I accidentally got that one bronze there, but oh well. But I think we will see the license acquired screen because I got one bronze, so it's an actual prize. But like I said, if you get all Kiddie Medals, you may not actually see the license acquired screen. At least in PAL, it might not appear all the time. It's very random, because first time I played, when I first time began the save, I never got the screen. And there you have it. We didn't get the screen this time either. So we have all tests completed. We didn't get the license acquired screen, but we do have the license.